Yo, yo. Xeno XP with another game. We are back, sort of. Man, this has been a while. Won't. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Away. Remove that. If it's too loud, just let me know. So I'm just sorting out the Yo, Zach, how's it going, man? Thanks, man. But yeah, we're back. I'm good. Just basically coming back from just a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm just gonna add those tags for now, see what happens. But yeah, right. Let me copy this. But yeah, right. But yeah. I know I'm usually not this slow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, game's a bit loud. I don't know what it is, but it's always this bit. So let me do this. See, it's the music. No, we're not going to go unlimited. We're going to do 60 FPS because there we are. If we do that, should be alright. Should be alright. Yes, apply them. Right. I've already played part of it, so I'm gonna for the streams we're gonna do it this way. But yeah, if no one's actually played this game,
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in
this
the
game is
stars?
actually pretty similar
Come
to
Halcyon,
Fallout.
the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity
Cheers,
with
Shade.
guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of
mate.
your own destiny. When you go out of this world,
I can't be
Halcyon
bothered.
Colony.
I tried playing Call of Duty and I just really don't like it, man. Here we are. We'll see. I've got a few plans this week though. This guy is wanted.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think this is where we make the character. Alright, so... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for average stuff. Though... Just trying to think. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with that for now. Okay, so if we do this,
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
I'll do a similar
At
build to how I
last,
did
a
it before.
kindred spirit. Maybe you can do something about this lump in my neck.
Weird. Okay, gonna be not gonna look like. A block. We could be a blockhead. I don't know. Suppose we could go for that. Giga Chad. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Jesus Christ, these faces are ugly. Yo, Braden, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in time, man. I know it's my fault. I ain't really been streaming. Jesus, man. I feel so bad for not freaking streaming as often. Why? Why? Literally, this game is made. I swear, this game is literally made just to be a female character. This is not. Personally, I don't care. Scars. They all suck. They all suck. Nah, that. I can't be bothered. I'm joking. I don't know. What shall we name this guy? Anyone got any good names? I can't be bothered to name this guy, really. Like, literally. Space's Choice is dying to meet. Should we just call him Chad? Captain Chad. Juan. You know what? Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Quanti's nudes. Oh my god. Oh. I can't be bothered to change it. Quan will do. Captain Quan.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Whee! This is mental, mate. Alright, so here we are.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Evaporated.
My date last night said I have humor of 16-year-old. Lol. Oh, dude. I've yet got to go on
There you
a
are.
date.
Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the
That's
Earth
good, man.
have been
That's
in
good.
suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some
I'm just
quite
hoping that this
horrifying
person still
results.
likes me.
It's called explosive cell death, but
I ain't
it's really
spoke
more
for
of
about a good few
liquefaction.
days, but I know she's been busy.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body
Like Quanti's
high
nudes.
device to keep you alive so horrifically.
Oh my god, I'm glad I
guess
started
we'll
back
see.
streaming, man.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I told the YouTubers rubbed off on me. Lol. You know what? Like, I need to keep up streaming. Like, I had to have a bit of a week off, so I was just like, I need to think a bit more, you know. But you know, now I've thought about it,
Can you hear me?
streaming on
Is
YouTube
this
is
thing
definitely
working?
fun.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh,
This is the
yes,
most success I've
smuggler.
actually had.
His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing
I mean,
site.
232
He's to
subs.
be your
I'm
chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
oh, why thank you. But I don't think this is gonna work out as planned. I might even claim that bounty.
should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well, I don't know about you guys.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole
I think he's
thing.
dead.
Nasty way to go.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. What an idiot. Let me see what else is around. Don't think there's anything to pick up. Take his shit. Don't think he's actually got anything around. Darwin Awards. Don't know why he doesn't have anything on him. That sucks. But yeah, this is nuts. Yeah, I don't think you can actually pick up plants like. So this is kind of similar to Fallout, really. Them things are pain.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life.
Misfired.
Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Alright.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest.
And they look
Spacer's
like
Choice.
robots.
Yes, nailed it that time.
They kind of do, to be honest.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Yuck.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Company policy, okay.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I'm sorry, but I had to. It's a sprat. I thought sprat's a fish. Okay, yep, got it. Shame, bitch. Sit the fuck down. Yo, Jonas, how's it going, dude? Here we are. Hacking and picking locks. Yep, got it. Oh, yeah, of course. Bop, bop. How many do I have? 3. Oh, yeah, of course. Wait, did I take everything off this guy? Yeah, I did. Wait. Yeah. Okay. There's not... Okay. So you need those mag things to lock, pick locks. Shit. Cheers, man. Yeah, we hit that a while ago. I just wish that I continued, like, streaming as often as I did. Oh, get as many weapon parts as possible, because that's going to cost. I think that's about it. But yeah, this is going to get harder later.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
What?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh, fine, fuck you then. I was fighting with you. What the hell is wrong with you? And I'll be taking all your shit as well. Hey, they just started attacking me. Where did she go? She must have all the other stuff. No, I don't really care, to be honest. Stupid. At least one thing, I won't be getting that fine. they say what happened to her, I'll be like, well, a bunch more orders.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Unauthorized access. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
This is really stupid. Alright.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
He met my escape pod alright, head first.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I'm Captain Kwan. Alright. That. 3. I suppose we could do that as well. And also lurking. No, it's alright, man. It's alright. Suppose we could do that. Now let's revert that again. Go 1, 2. There we are. And then perks. Let's do the health. That's what we're gonna do.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here? accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, figured that. Let's see. I don't even know where she went. I can't remember. So, we've got this pistol. We will find other guns along the way as well, so that'll be something as well. Just gotta be careful because I know there's other things around that it's more likely to kill us. But yeah, for those of you that haven't actually played this game, I would actually recommend it if you've got the Xbox Game Pass. It's actually worth it.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
The sky.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Ain't safe out here.
It's made by the same
You best
people who
head
made
to town.
Fallout.
Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and
Not
low
Bethesda, that is.
prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Okay, so you want me to collect what's owed to you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Yeah, I already know about these. I've already done this one before. But yeah, this is a pretty good game. Okay. We can still shovels, spades. But yeah, it is pretty similar to Fallout. The only thing that's kind of different is that you can't go third person. You can do this. Not gonna lie, like, the female characters look way better on here than the male ones. The metal ones just look nasty. They could have done a better job. See, summon this.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea, but I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Gold teeth, exactly, man.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yeah, you do owe me. Good boy. Next. We do need to go and see Ludwig, but I think first we're going to see this guy.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Whoa,
Grab a spade.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
You know what, for XP?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms.
Wonder how
I'll pay
much
your
your
fees.
answers matter.
I don't want any trouble
They-
from Silas.
They
But if you
do
could see your way to freelancing
kind
for
of similar
me,
to
I
Fallout.
could really use the
They
help.
do, but they don't. Oh, I don't know actually. I could be wrong there. I think they actually do. It does depend on what, like,
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center.
it can make
Powerful
missions
stuff.
either easier
Stronger
or
than what
harder.
we got anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Alright.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Wish we had some better rations.
At least you got your help.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Oh god.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine and I'll see that it goes to the right people. That's all I can ask of you.
Yeah, you're an idiot as well. Right, let's go to this guy. And then we'll go and see the boss, get ourselves a companion, and then we're out of here.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's fucked up.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, figured.
Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's fucked up.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
That's...
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for
This
Eugene's
is
grave
messed
fees,
up.
which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, I know, right? Wow, jumping from there hurt. Wow. Wow. But yeah, it's got some dark humor in it. This is how you can tell this is made by the people that made the old Fallout.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one.
You broke it.
And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Well, why don't you go down and do it yourself?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
Sounds like
if we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good.
Good.
I need those workers back at their stations. It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Goodbye, absolute prick. Companions. Come on then. Where you go? Where the hell is this music coming from?
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Cool. Right. Now. Before we go out there.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Right, in here we go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
All three. Oh, wait.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
It's very safe. What are you on about?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Cool.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Sweet. Now. That should do. Alright. Now we gotta go and find this other guy, get his thingy payment, and then we'll go and sort out.
When I was little...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, so if we go to journal. Right, let's do this one first. Get the XP and whatnot, and then we'll go to Silas.
Searching for repair.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Yep, I see the problem. His navmod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Okay.
Hebs to Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Alright, last time I blew him up. That's kind of funny. Alright, so then now we go back to this guy. Let's get our XP up. Forgot what level I am on. In fact, let me do this real quick. Oh, I'm level 15. Cool.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yes, whatever.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh, weirdo.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
This guy is a weirdo, I swear to God. Why would you put a gun behind the toilet? Just imagine if it accidentally, like, fires. Misfires, as they would say. That's a broken toilet.
Something got you down?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Part that said
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
Jesus. Okay, here we go. Back outside we go. They ain't that bad.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory. Go on.
Actually, got bothered. Let me see what weapons I've got. I suppose. In fact, how much money do we have? Not much. Right. Let's go to... Let's go back to Silas.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Well, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Okay. We've got 500 bits now. Right, secondly, we need... I think, to be honest, we should then go to this place. I think this is the second... I think this is, the other place that we need to go to. This is quite long, to be honest.
Watch out!
I'm so glad you handled that. A rabbit. No, I can't sell you. Alright, it's 2. That's not as powerful as the one that I've got. Alright. Maybe I need to go up here as well. Maybe there's something up here. Nope. Ooh, but there is this. Oh, wait. No, I've got to be careful now. If I remember correctly, yeah. If only I had my sniper, man.
Here we go! We made it!
Yeah, we done it. Not gonna take that though. Okay, right, so we need... Jesus. Our armor sucks, man. We need to wait for that guy to come about here and blow him up. Then we're gonna have to run off. Because there's like... From what I remember, there's like so many people here. Ready? Steady. Oh crap, that's you. Varty, I swear, man. You worry me sometimes. Oh my god, right, where did this guy go?
Easy.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm getting way better luck this time. Can't even lie, I'm getting way better luck this time. I didn't have a helmet like that in the beginning. Well, not with that high of armor rating anyway. Kind of wish I had a bit more lockpicks.
Got it. Inside voices. Here we go!
Okay, so
Everyone all right?
oh, I got this. Right, we'll use that. We'll go to. Yeah, let's see if we can find anything else. Don't think we can. Oh no, we can. There's bits around here as well, but we've got to be careful. That's why. All right, here we go. Yeah, this just reminds me of Fallout. So this is where we got to be careful. Bavati, man. How do you keep dying so much? It's not even that hard. Only thing is, Can't actually get in.
Here they go!
I'm not gonna hack into that because I want to kind of save my stuff from now. Seems like
Clever.
I'll sort out the weapons later. Right, we do need to go upstairs though. In a bit. Might as well search the area. I actually can't believe I did this first time. Last time, it took me a good few tries. Same difficulty as well, by the way. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, up we go. Speed grip. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that for later. Alright, I think, ouch. I think we got everything. Oh, I think that's the vending machine. Display, Those things are pain in the backside. These things, not so much. Wait, nope. Oh, I think we've explored everything. Sort of. All right. suppose what we could do now. Do that. Oh wait. Give me 1 sec. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, sorry, I had to double check that real quick. So there. So I'm wondering. You've got to be careful. What's I think that's it. Still gotta be careful. I don't think there's anything around here, I don't think. And that's all of them. This has to be worth it, man.
Wow, you got that?
At least I got 2 of them. Let's go. How much damage does that do? Simple. Bro. That doesn't do anything compared to my other guns. Might as well go over here.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
Yo, J-Ski, how's it going, dude? But yeah, I'm back, man, I'm back.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, I'll leave her be so I can go and find out where to find the soap. In fact, I'll do that right now, because that's easy. Yeah, man, at the end, like, you know what it is? Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm still in therapy as well, so it's like, I'm still trying to figure things out, and I think one of the things that is literally on my mind is something that's happened recently, so it's like, yeah, it doesn't actually fun. Keep off that. Cool. We'll go and do this first, and then we'll go and we'll come back and do the rest. But yeah, like, I've just been going through a lot of anxious fucking issues and shit, so it's like, I needed a bit of a break. RPG Master. I wish, man. Though, I have to say this run has been very lucky.
Okay, here we go.
You have Apex? I used to. I don't at the moment. I'm not too sure if I would actually put... I mean, I suppose I could try it again. Thing is, it's been a while since I've done anything like that, man.
You're fast.
Oh, grenade launcher. Oh my god. This run is lucky. I'll be taking that for parts. Be taking that for parts. Same thing for that. If you have space this weekend, that's... If I'm free this weekend, I could do. I'll let you know, man. I'm just trying to think what's actually happening this weekend. Otherwise, yeah, I will. Yeah. Oh crap, I forgot about
I
this.
don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Yeah, well... Let's not think about that. No problem, man. Like... I'll try and download it. See how much space I need. It's been a long time since I've done anything like that, though, to be fair. Let's grab that. I've got... Okay, so if I've got a grenade launcher, how much damage is that? Bro.
Here we go!
Ow! There's smoke. Oh, it's you. Ow! No problem, dude. Take your time. Oh, what's this? No. I'm gonna break that down. Break that down. Break that down. How many weapon parts do we have? If I was to... I don't think I can repair anything right now. You know what? I'm wasting bullets. Ouch. Wow. Yeah, cheers, Jay. But yeah, 4 likes on the stream, guys. Cheers, man. But yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying the stream so far. I think this is the first time I'm streaming. I can't remember. Could be wrong. Have I been in there? Nope. Yep, keep it down. Don't know what that does. Oh wait, what's this? Nothing in there. Okay. I think if I remember. Yep. Shot cannon. Take that. Don't mind if I do. Bro, there's different gun. I didn't even know.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What?
You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma.
Yeah.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Sounds like a you problem, my friend. Wonder if I could actually take all my shit. Wonder if that's an option. But yeah, let's see. I keep forgetting oh my god. Another thing I can do is... You stop. Thank you. I can just fast travel to places. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah. Oh my god. This game is definitely,
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Suppose let's try and level up before we get to that other place.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Yep. Sure. Right, now to find Adelaide, and then we can,
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Oh, I hate this decision. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. To those people that are still watching the stream, what choice would you make? Or what choice should we go with? Do we divert power away from Edgewater, or do we divert power into Edgewater?
Oh gosh, so pretty.
I mean, there is a way around stuff. Let's do this first. Right, I need to install a mod. Oh wait, hold up. We got 94 parts, weapon parts, and 18 armor parts. So, yeah. So right, okay. I wanna get rid of this. Use this instead. It does more damage. Get rid of that. Stick that on there. I'm curious, okay? Curiosity kills the cat. Surprised I didn't get told off about it.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah, of course she does.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat. I don't really use much of that, if I'm honest. Okay, let's see what we can buy. Barely anything. Cool. Nice to know. Good to know. Right. I personally think we should be able to Alright, let's go to this place and get this thing. And then we'll go to the other place and get the other bits and pieces. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, if we walk around, we should be able to get to this place. But I'm not gonna take any shortcuts because that's gonna get us killed. I like this guy. Jesus. Yes.
Here we go.
Doing quite a bit of damage. I don't think we can edit this now.
Good to know. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's up. Don't think we've been in this one. Alright, so we've got the journal. Now we just need this. Just gotta be careful. And here I am running around like a lunatic. Oh, wait, I think we've been in. Yeah, we've been here before. Should be alright. I don't think. Don't think enemies respawn. You have to be careful. Alright, let's go up here and let's go and see what... Oh wait, I remember this one.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Lethality now reduced.
Ah. I mean, that's gonna do quite a bit of damage, but I don't really do melee.
Unexpected.
Jesus Christ. You know, you don't have to go up to them and smack them with a stick. If I get another grenade launcher, you're gonna be flipping out, I swear. Go and have a look around, get some bits, and then head inside. I think that's everything. Right, inside we go.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
But one thing that I do have to say is I'm glad that there is like vendor machines. Now we have to go.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough. Here we go.
We'll be coming back up anyway.
Wow, great work!
Doing quite a bit of damage, man.
We made it! Got it. Heads down.
Investigate.
Get ready! Strong! Hit it with something else!
On the button. Not gonna lie, this playthrough has been really lucky.
There's 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
We already know what's going on. What? So. Okay. When I get some money behind us, I'm buying some. Fuck you, my hacking's too low. We need to go down here.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice. Hostile actions towards Spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist. Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Okay. We now have our very own robot. Go down. Down again.
You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act.
including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Cool. Alright, now I think just for the XP. Alright, now we need to go down.
Mind the steam. Liable to get scalded. We're pretty good at this.
I want to test this.
Where'd it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Got 'em all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to this. Ah, right, okay, got it.
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Yeah. But I've got my way back. Through here. Through here. Up here. Nope.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Yep, cool. Might as well do it this way. All right. There is one place that I've still got to go to, and that's here. Right, first and foremost,
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding.
oh yeah, it was around here. It's supposed to be a thingy somewhere. Oh yeah, I think it's in here.
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet?
Hmm. Right, let's go to map. Let's go. Over here. Let's go over here, sort these guys out, and then we'll go back. This way.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
No, that's not necessarily the case.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. A human body is rich with nutrients. I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Oh. Okay, let's go for perks. Okay, we'll go for that. Alright, let's go to Edgewater and convince Dickhead to leave. Once we've done that, then we can get these guys. We can get these guys moving, and then yeah, we'll go back and then sort that.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Oh, hello, Parvati. Joining me in the elevator? With the elevator music? Groovy, is it not?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
No, you have not.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Oh, no, you did not.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
That makes no sense.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
I don't really care. That was the best choice. Spacer's Choice. Right, now we go back all the way over here. We talk to the others and get them back. And yeah. Oh my god, I need to... Alright, here we go. Ready?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. I owe them.
Yeah.
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Thank you. I'll be relieving you of that.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
I know, I'm trying to think. I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership.
Alright, so he already knows. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go back. Well, let's return to Ludwig. Do you mind? Thank you. Let's go back to Ludwig. Complete this. I've got to admit, this game does have a nice aesthetic to it.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Sweet. Nice. Can you, like, move out the way? Fat bastard. You're on lunch. This game look. Cheers, man. I've only just seen. Let me change. I keep forgetting about that. But yo, Sean. Yeah, this game is pretty good, man. Like, it's rather fun to play, man. Like, literally, if I'm honest, like, there's so many different things to this game. Like, obviously, you've got the armor and stuff. But it's very, it's like very simple, but it's very effective. It's a very effective game, man. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely fun. There's definitely the game's definitely aesthetically pleasing. Why this dude look like a feral ghoul? Do you know what? I don't actually know why some of the things look like half what they do now. They just, I don't know. The only thing that I don't like is their character customization of the males sucks. The females are better, but it's the character customization could have been done.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
So I'm just trying to find some of the other bits as well. There's... Oh wait, I need to go into that church place. It's over here. Found it.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yes.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good. The universe is a mechanism. Its operation and meaning can be understood by observation. By understanding, we move closer to verity and kinship with the grand architect. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Wait.
Any progress on that? Please.
I thought I did get it. Oh, what the f... I'm gonna turn into medicine. Already gave it to that guy before. I'm gonna see what happens if I give it to the lady.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia.
Yo, that one Canadian kid.
Anybody in
Jack,
the sick room?
You're a W, man. You're a W. But yeah, cheers, man. Glad to see you around, man. Oh, man. It's been such a long time since I actually started
Oh, I'm
streaming.
an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed,
To be honest, I
clothe,
needed the
shelter,
break.
bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Sweet. Right. Now then, I best go and find But yeah, Jack, if you're looking for a different type of game, this is very similar to what's it called? Fallout. This game definitely has Fallout vibes. But I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Obsidian does with this now. Oh, of course.
That was quick.
Yeah, it kind of it does feel like Fallout. Definitely has Fallout vibes as well, man. But I think it's more like stylistic than anything. Skyrim Fall, yeah, it's kind of like a mix. You know what? I keep forgetting about that stuff.
Look at us!
But yeah, that's pretty sick. Is there anything else around? Yeah, there is. Okay, grab that. Grab that. Right, now we can head back and hand that journal in. That was easy. That was way easier than the first time I done this. First time I tried getting to where I am now, took me ages.
Cannery's been running at full capacity.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pop.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes, there has.
Wonderful. This is fantastic.
Oh,
well
this is
worth
fun.
all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Sounds like a U-boat.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Well, there we go. Let's add that. There we go. I don't know what what does leadership? Inspiration. Okay, maybe I should have actually upgraded that. Give him some more health. Let's go on to journal. Return to the unreliable. Here we go.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay. On board we go.
Oh, wow!
There's a reason. Okay, maybe not. I need to upgrade my armor and stuff. How much money do I? 5k.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
That does not sound promising at all.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that. That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Cool.
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Alright, I've not lately seen...
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. I love doing that. Oh wait, before that. Ready? Go upstairs. And up again. Oh. You can get yourself killed by doing it.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Ready? And there we are. We're in space. Space. Spooky.
I received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Boom. Sweet. Right, before we do that, we need to go to the room. Look at that, man. That looks so cool. Fuck that. Look at this guy. Making room on my ship for all of his nasty. No, I'm joking. I am definitely not sleeping on your bed. Whee! Don't know why that even hurts. Right, time to go to Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer.
That's... I didn't get that.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Can we talk?
In a minute.
Make yourself at...
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
In fact, I'm gonna save it here because I've got to go up the shop. Go have a shower and whatever. And it's getting quite late. Well, it's not. But
yeah, I do need to sort myself out. But yeah, let me just double check something quick. It's not too bad. But yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure to hit the like. If you are new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you have Discord links in the description below. But yeah, sorry I haven't been streaming for a while. But yeah, I am slowly getting back on the bandwagon. Or the wagon. I don't know the bloody saying, but yeah. But yeah, gonna be doing more streams of the Outer Worlds. Probably a few other games as well, but yeah, we'll see how things go. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, just take it easy and peace out. Have fun.